Hey, what's up? So, so this is to the guy who posted here about how to beat mikano, whatever. So I'm just going to list a few cards that can help with taking care of them. So number one, of course, Ash Blossom to stop them from being able to search something from the deck to get on the field or to their hand or whatever. Secondly, Ghost Bell for those effects that they use when they want to take one of the Makonko, or whatever cards or whatever out of the graveyard and put them in their hand or back in the deck or whatnot. Guru is great not only for them but also for anything like stun decks. Uh, Guru is a tough opponent for them because he can flip them down, and obviously the equipped spells go into the graveyard. Harpy's Feather Duster, another good one. Uh, Hidden City is good because you can negate one of their attacks, and if you have the appropriate things, like something like this, on the field as well, or another Subterra card, you can flip somebody face down as well. Um, Book of Moon, when they put one of their monsters on the field, and before they can equip it with something, you hit this and put them face down. Same with Guru. Same thing, Sol and Luna. Um, and I know you said that they couldn't be targeted. They can be targeted. It's specific cards that stop them from being targeted, but for the most part, you can target them. Scrap Iron Statue is a situational one. So what they like to do is activate, I believe it's Angela's Ring, and when it does an effect, you do a spell card, it will negate that effect if it's already on the field. This will help you destroy that. So anything that gets activated, continuous spell or trap gets activated that's already face up on the field, this will destroy it and then go once per turn, of course, but then go back face down, kind of like Subterra Final Battle. Another good card for them, uh, you get to flip somebody face down. They will never be in defense position unless specifically stated. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, change all attack position monsters to face down defense position. Monsters changed to face down defense position by this effect cannot change their battle positions. So they're stuck unless you take them off the field. Not only do the equipped spells go to the graveyard, but those monsters are stuck until further notice unless they get some sort of spell removal or tributed or whatever. Other than that, they're done. And if you're running Subterra, you can easily remove those cards without sending them to the graveyard with Nemesis Archer. This card right here. Just notice the bird. Also, you have, or you can remove them altogether. When the opponent's monster declares a direct attack. Now, see, this one is probably even shouldn't be in here because they'll never be declaring any direct attacks or whatnot unless you had something that specifically made them only do a direct attack. Which, you know what? I guess another card to add would be Ghost Trick Field Spell. If you had the Ghost Trick Field Spell, they can't attack anything. Anything that's face down cannot be attacked. You can't attack anything that's face down. I think I'm gonna check that out. But anyway, ignore this for now. This is another good one. This is a lot like this one. This is for single use and whenever something hits the field. Whenever something is summoned, no matter if it's flip summoned or it's normal summoned or special summoned, you can flip them face down permanently. Unless they're removed, tributed, or whatever else, they're stuck. Here's one other one. You can use this to basically take one card from their graveyard and replace it, and put that on the field, set it on the field, and take something off the field and put it down. This right here will send all of them packing. Okay. If they do get an effect where they're supposed to not be affected by stuff or whatever, they're going to the graveyard. But for the most part, this is sending everybody face down and sending all of their equipped spells to the graveyard. Self-explanatory. You can take out either one of the monsters or the equipped spell before they uh, fully hit the field. This is a good one for if they're activating that ritual spell in their hand, or if they activate doing something before they have an equipped spell on them. This is good for when after the battle phase, before they can set a trap or something that they may have put in their hand, you hit this, and now it's the end phase. Um, this is another good one because once they put one on the field, they can't do any other ones. Each player can only control one type of monster. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this prevents them from using a kaiju or lava golem or whomever. Don't quote me, but I believe it does. This is the card you really want more than anything. This will end everything. They can't survive with this card on. With this card on, they just get monsters with no attack. Simple as that. Their equipped spells won't protect them or whatever. They're being destroyed, they're taking damage. This ends everything. So if you can pull this and get this out on the field and keep it there, they're probably going to end up quitting. This is another good one. If you're flipping things face down, uh, they can't they can't do a whole lot. They get to put one card on the field and maybe use a kaiju or something. This, for the most part, really doesn't apply to them, but they do have something where they can banish from the graveyard to get another card in their hand. So if you're able to put it down, put it down. Another good one, um, since they're all different types and they're all different um, attributes, I believe you put this down and then it can only have one up. This is another good card for destroying their field spells, equipped spells before they hit the field. And you can do this once per chain. As long as you get the life points, you can use this to continuously destroy not only uh, the continuous spell or field spell or continuous trap, anything that's going to linger, you can destroy it with this. Another one, kind of like goes in rivalry. This will limit what they can have on the field. Now, if you put this up and then you put uh, have these two up, this equates to them only having one monster. I mean, it basically becomes this. You can only have one type of monster. Although, if you have this up, if they have two of the same monster, they can put two of the same monster on. But with this means that you only have they would only have one monster. They would only have one monster if you have both of those up. And then, of course, Crackdown. If you can get this off before they equipped their monster with something or whatever. Um, and then extra deck, Scareclaw will keep them held down as well because obviously they can't come out of defense position. And um, before, if he's already on the field, the one that does the snatch steal, I believe it's the blue one, she can do it on your turn. Before she's able to do that, if this is already on the field, that effect will be negated. He's unaffected by anything um, of monsters in the defense position. So, one more that you probably want to have. Forget the name of it. Oh, restrict. It's not mandatory, but if you want to protect yourself from their tribute effects, because obviously they get kaiju, they get lava golem, some of them run spheres. Um, if you put this down, they're basically at your mercy. You don't have to worry about somebody just your monster just disappearing off the field. Now, keep in mind that you can't tribute anything either, but if you are able to get this up on the field, get something set up or whatever, you don't have to worry about your monsters being tributed. So they're safe from the kaiju. So if you get uh, Scare Claw up, if you're able to get Scare Claw up, they're all just going to constantly be, they can't do anything. You don't even have to destroy them. They just can't do anything. Not on the field unless they have some other way to remove him. But even if you didn't have any monsters down, they need monsters on the field in order to be able to do something. They activate by slamming themselves into monsters. So keep in mind, if you had something like, uh, if you had something that could destroy, something with zero attack, oh, I mean zero defense, they can't do anything to it. It wouldn't do anything unless they have something amping their attack or whatever. Other than that, they need something with big attacks. That's why they use the kaijus because they're able to trade them out, put the big attack on them, and then just slam it to them, and then you take all the damage. But other than that, hope this helps out.